were known when you went to the Senate and throughout your career, really, you were known as somebody who would work across the aisle in the best sense of that word. Is that even possible today in the U.S. Senate?
Yeah, it is possible. I mean, I did it. I always felt, certainly when I ran for Attorney General and Senator, although my state Senate district was pretty Democratic, so I didn't have to do it for that reason. But I learned a lot. I was a majority leader in the state Senate for 6 of the 10 years I was there, and I really worked closely with the Republican leaders who became really best friends of mine, and were able to achieve some centrist bipartisan solutions. When I got to the U.S. Senate, it was really clear to me that if I wanted to get anything done, I had to have Republican partners and friends and allies, because you needed 60 votes to break a filibuster. And as you said earlier, when we talked, the reality is that if you do something with only votes from one party, that accomplishment may not last when the other party takes over the majority, which it inevitably will. So is it possible today? It is. And honestly, that's part of the reason I wrote the book, to say, hopefully to members of Congress, look, this wasn't rocket science when we worked across party lines. We just had the will to do it, and we were willing to take some risks to make it happen. But the truth is, it was good politics too. And I think people in Connecticut, in which there are a lot of independent voters, really were happy when I was able to come back and say, I'm proud to say that this is what I was able to get done for Connecticut this year, or the country. And I did it across party lines, instead of coming back, as too often happens in our politics today, and where the incumbent says, I try to get this done for you, but those bums in the other party stop me. That's a lame excuse. But it is possible. It's part of what No Labels tries to encourage and enable. It's not happening as much as it should, not happening very often at all, because of those counter problem solving centrist solution factors that we talked about. But in just a recent month or two, there was a very good bipartisan infrastructure reform bill adopted across party lines and with the president. And there have been some bipartisan agreements not to have a government stopping, economy threatening fight over the debt limit extension, for instance. So it's still possible, but in too many of the big issues and problems and opportunities that our country has, the two parties' instinct is to fight each other. If you support A, I'm going to support B, and that's irrational and actually probably immoral.
Yeah.